That was great. It was great to be out here. There's a lot of great energy, and it's good to have the new guys coming in and repping with us, and just kind of building on that momentum we had ending the season, and just great to get out here and work with the guys.
It did seem like there was more energy than some other springs. Did you think it was a little more animated?
No, I just think we worked really hard in the off season, and we've been meeting this past week really dialing in like this install for this practice, and it was just great to get out there and run around a little bit, and compete against each other, offense versus defense, and work some indie and just build some skill.
Ben, can you just talk about how maybe you personally felt just from your journeys around Corvallis or what have you, that maybe the expectations of the program have been lifted? Do you have anybody be like, nice job in the Vegas Bowl, stuff like that?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'll like be getting like Chipotle or something, and people are like, "Hey, what's up, Ben?" Like, I think that's pretty cool. Like, the people in Corvallis and the fans are always awesome. They're a genuine fan base, and we appreciate them a lot. And, just their support and stuff, and definitely coming off the Vegas Bowl win, that was huge for us, and just for Corvallis and Oregon State as a whole. And yeah, I think we're ready. We're gearing up to have a great season coming up.
So when you kind of hear that DJ's interested in coming here and it's happening, what's your reaction, and how do you kind of approach that situation?
Yeah, no, it's the DJ's a great dude, first of all, and I always welcome competition, and I think it only iron sharpens iron, and it's only going to make us better. Along with him and Aiden and Travis and Dom, we got a great quarterback room. We all understand that we're all hard workers, and we want what's best for the team. At the end of the day, we're going to compete, and like I said, competition makes everybody better.
It sounds like you've been kind of welcoming and eager to kind of help him, and I don't know if you could lead us through what's going on behind the scenes, but why take that approach? I mean, that's competition. Some guys might kind of be a little stiff and not be so welcoming. Why go that way?
I mean, I think when, as quarterbacks, we all understand that, you're going to earn your spot. At the end of the day, like, we're going to help each other out because we want what's best for the team, but also we're going to compete our ass off, and we're going to give it our all each and every play. And at the end of the day, that's all we can ask for. So.
What kind of energy has Aiden brought to this quarterback room?
Yeah, I think coming in as a new guy, especially, come from high school, he's, he can spin it, and he's coming in, and he ripped a deep post today. That was a great ball by him, and I think just his energy he brings to the quarterback room along with all the other guys. I think we got a lot of great chemistry, and we're working hard together to kind of elevate that room and contribute as best as we can.
How big of a level of comfortability is it that you have so many guys back on that offensive line, and Coach Lindgren just said guys that have been in the program for so many years?
Yeah, I think that the O-line is, that's all where it starts. Without those guys up front, we can't win any ball games. And, they're such a critical component of our offense. And it's, great having those guys return back. And, I think it's nice having, talking in the huddle. It's like you see these faces, all the time, and have them come back for the season. And I think those guys are just a bunch of grinders up front. And they're definitely, our core of our football team. So.
When you talk about, the level of the quarterback room being raised, what does that do for you guys tangibly? Is it can you get into deeper stuff in practice? Is it are you guys kind of connecting on a level? Where can you actually see that other than just the direct what the starters do?
Yeah, I think it just as everybody learns and grows, you kind of learn and grow together. And, certain people do certain things well, and you kind of learn off what they're doing, and you can kind of build and learn from each other rather than seeing it as I don't know. I feel like observing people, taking mental reps, and seeing what someone does great, you can kind of implement that into your game. And I think just like I said, iron sharpens iron. So as far as the quarterback room goes, we're competing our ass off each and every day, and I think we're getting better as a whole. So.
How the new wide receivers? You guys added a few guys this offseason. How has that work been?
Yeah, it's been great throwing with them in the offseason. We got a couple guys dinged up, so looking forward to getting those guys back also. But I think just the work we put in this offseason, throwing routes all the time, and kind of getting that timing down and translating it now into these team reps. Look forward to doing that these next few practices.
Coming off of last year, obviously it's early in the spring ball for you guys, but how more confident do you feel in your play and your arm this year?
Yeah, I think just having those game reps are huge. Making 8 starts during the season, and so just carrying that momentum into this spring ball, and I think with each and every game rep is super valuable, and it helps you kind of slow the game down, and just kind of have clear eyes out there, going through your progression, making good decisions, and carrying that momentum into the spring ball and these next few practices, and ultimately into camp of the next season.
Since Aiden and DJ got here, could you lead us to, like, do you guys watch film a lot together? Do you guys spend a lot of time, going over stuff like that, or are you guys more independent and do your stuff solo? Like, can you give some insight?
No, we'll throw as a group, with the receivers and stuff like that. And, also get some of our own work on the side. And during the off season, we met with Coach Boyer a lot, kind of going over some defensive philosophy and stuff like that, coverages, fronts, and stuff like that. Kind of how you build a defense, learning that part of the game, which really helps translate as a quarterback. Making great decisions out there on the field. And so yeah, we were meeting there, working out, throwing. It was a great off season.
What's it like getting to know somebody who just has at some point in his career had that much attention on him? Like, I assume you probably knew who DJ was before he transferred over here. Like what's it been like kind of like actually getting to know that person?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, I think like the media can kind of like, I don't know, DJ's a great dude. He's a real genuine guy, and I mean he's been great to me ever since he's got in here. And I think we both understand that we're going to make each other better. We look forward to competing, and I don't really follow what the media says like ever. Like I don't know. Like I prefer to make my own opinion about someone before not listen to the outside noise. And he's a great dude, and like I said, we got a good connection with each other. So,
How big do you feel like your role is, sort of being that hangover starter from a season ago, just to be able to show these guys what the offense should look like and things like that?
Yeah, I think just coming out here, repping the plays and going over the install, over and over and over again, as many times as you can rep those plays and get them against a live look, it'll only make you better. So.